lost in this maze, but I could love you forever if you'd meet my gaze. Don't fall in love with the man on stage. I'll be on in a minute, I'm just sharpening my blade. Don't fall for his flattering tune. He'll promise you the world until you drink that perfume. It's a highway, highway to the door. And a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullabies. Don't look straight into its eyes. It's a highway, highway to the door. There's only two ways to make it in this town. One is to be brilliant, the other is to drown. But don't take both drugs all in one go. You can't reach the heavens passed out on the floor. It's a highway, highway to the door. And a neon Medusa's got your heart.
Hello and welcome to Monday. We have something new. So this is a game I saw Nio playing the other week, and I watched her stream it, and it was really fun. So I was like, hot damn, I gotta get on this train. So this is Crime Scene Cleaner. It just came out like last week, and it looks like a lot of fun. It's basically Power Wash Simulator, but they actually threw in a story this time. So yeah, we'll get to that. It looks like a lot of fun. And I think actually genuinely it's a really cool idea. You know, I talked about this before, but there's kind of a saying in tech of, you know, you want to be the first to be second. And I feel like that's what this game is. It feels like this is kind of tech. If this is Power Wash Simulator. Ando, get your brain together. This is Power Wash Simulator if like someone actually decided, hey, we'll put a story on it. Also, give me a hot second. I want to check something. What's my audio? My audio is peaking a lot. Audio. Yeah, that should be that. Let's try. Also, why is my microphone looking funny in its mounting? Okay, how's that? Alright, that seems a little bit better. I turned the gain down a little. Okay, how about now? That seems a bit better. It's not peaking quite as much. Anyway, let's play some games. But before that, let's talk about some things. Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit scatterbrained. A lot going on at the moment, and also I had spicy food for dinner,
Am I
and
not turtly enough for the
the
Turtle
indigestion
Club?
decided to be like, hello, behold, it is I. Also, hello, Mike. Welcome in to 9 months in the Turtle Club. That has been 9 whole months. You could have been productive. You could have carried a baby to term in that time, and instead you subscribed for 9 months. How does it feel having wasted 9 months? I'm waiting for comment. But anyway, what else is going on? Oh yes, I got my shipping notification today. That was really good. So yeah, Bot War 3, the starter set for that, is getting shipped out. And so I didn't get one of the big pre-orders, one of the big fancy ones with lots of shit in it. I got one of the smaller ones. So I'm like, I wouldn't say front of the queue, but further forward in the queue. So I got my shipping notification today. Ideally, it means it shows up sometime this week. In theory, if it shows up Thursday, I'll do it on Thursday. If not, probably Monday next week. We'll do an unboxing and I'll have a look at things. Feels better than having a baby. You can always ditch me. No, you can't, Mike. You can't escape me. This is the problem. Like a baby you can ditch because a baby is not mobile, right? A baby has no ability to support itself. While I also have no ability to support myself, I am mobile. I will find you. I will hunt you down. I've already narrowed it down to Queensland. That's already pretty precise. It's only what? How many thousand square kilometers? That can't be that hard. But yes, so probably a bit of crime scene cleaner tonight. I'm gonna kind of space this one out over a period because it seems fun, but I also kind of don't want to just annihilate it in one go. We'll be hitting Ghost of Tsushima again, maybe some Armored Core. Obviously, Space Marine 2 drops next Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, at least 2. I mean, it's got to have like 2 dimensions. It's a square, it's square kilometer, so it's got to be 2 kilometers one way and 2 kilometers the other. So you actually know 1 kilometer one way and 1 kilometer the other. So yeah, you're right. There's at least 2. I can math, Ando can geometry. Yes, so that's a vague outline of the plan that's happening. Also, next week, I mentioned this a while ago. Next Thursday, I'm not going to be streaming. I might move the stream to Wednesday, depending. But I'm going to be out of town Thursday night. I'm going to the Big Smoke to see the big show. So that means Friday, as normal, will be over on Maddie's channel for our last Monster Road Trip one. He's out of here, folks. Yeah, I think it's our last Monster Road Trip. Will Ando fumble? Probably. After that, I think we're going back to Monster Prom, ? I'll need to double check. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large. What is it? A number 16 extra dip. I can't remember all of Big Smoke's order. See, the one thing that people don't get is I'm 99% sure that the two number 9s he says at the start aren't actually part of his order. I'm pretty sure that's the other guy's orders, because when they first do the thingy, they're like, what is he gonna have? He goes like, I'll have a number 9. The other guy goes, I'll have another number 9. So I'm pretty sure that's Big Smoke is not in fact ordering 3 number 9s. He's ordering a number 9 large for himself and then everything else. The first 2 are for the other guys, I'm pretty sure. But anyway. Yes, so yeah, next Friday will be Monster Prom. Oh, Monster Prom 3, Monster Road Trip. It's always a fucking mouthful. Yeah, after that, I don't know what we're doing with Monster Prom. I know we are taking a break at some point. I'll check in with Sin on that. But the goal is we're gonna come back with a bang when Monster Con comes out, because I'll be honest, I'm kind of keen for that one as well, because like I used to love me some cons back in the day. Haven't been to one in a while because I'm fucking lazy, but used to love me some cons back in the day, so I'm looking forward to the nostalgia of cringy con culture. I mean, bang in an auditory sense, like the bang when the engines on your plane explode and you nosedive into the sea, having failed to riz any and all of the characters in the game. That's the sort of bang I'm talking about, Mike. Anyway, that aside, let's do some crimes. Let us fill this empty slot. Also, I haven't really checked audio on this, so hopefully it's not too loud. Game Doko. Oh, okay. I don't know why I need to click to start that.
You can work hard through your whole life, but sometimes even that's not enough. When a person struggles to make ends meet, it's easy. One short call can hold the power to change it all. But the question is, should you really take it?
Should you?
I fucked up.
Mr. Kowalski. We got big business with Mr. Kowalski. Ah, the shady neighborhood.
I'm here.
I'm not sorry. I needed to bail. I have to be cautious.
Are you serious? We had a deal.
Just go to apartment 23. I hid the key near the door. Won't miss it. Money is inside. Fine.
Son of a...
Am I working for the Vor? No idea.
How you raised your son, Paul?
I have no idea who I'm working for. Open the codex. Okay. Eviction notice. Open. Dear tenants, you're required to vacate the building within 90 days. Housing estate was sold to Ruth LS Development Group, transformed into an exclusive residential content complex. Ando, why can you not speak English today? You are not Englishing the words. Location unlocked. Apartment. Location unlocked. Secret tunnel. Is this the apartment in question? I'm not sure if we're acid bathing anything. I mean, okay, so this is the hidden apartment. Okay, I don't think this is where we need to go. We need to go upstairs, I think. Location unlocked. Apartment. Dude, why is this place like absolutely fucked?
The key should be here somewhere.
This is a really like, okay, so you got like a table out here, you've got a dartboard, and then you've got your apartment. What is this? You're the mindless moron living here. I'm so sick of you. Sick of hearing this hippie music, this goddamn hippie music. All your shady looking friends banging on your door and discussing things loudly in the hallway. Making my life a living hell.
Yeah, it was a pretty tough neighborhood from what I see.
Oh, where's the key? Left click to pick up. There's the key.
So that's where he put it.
23 with a penguin. I mean, I don't know if there's acid bathing, Mike. I don't know. Why is this? Why am I getting silly anti-aliasing? Give me a second. Graphics. Text quality high, text quality size tropic, shadow quality soft, ambient occlusion, limit FPS windowed. Where's my anti-aliasing? Cool, let's put. Okay, no, it won't go any higher. Why I got jaggies? Why I got jaggies on the door?
I'm in.
I'm in. Son of a bitch, I'm in. Alright, wipe all the blood, dispose of all the bodies. And that's the other key? We already had this. Got a scoot. So here's a whole bunch of fucking blood. Here's a whole bunch more fucking blood. Yep, there's a lot of blood. There's a bunch of blood. Ah. Yep, that's a lot of blood. No, Mike. Well, I was going to say pull the teeth out. You don't need to worry about the fingers, though. Because if you've ever seen Smash hit by Guy Ritchie, that's it. Snatch. The most efficient way to dispose of a body is to feed them to pigs. Hence, why you should always be suspicious of anyone who owns a pig farm. Excellent. I've done them. I do the mop. I do the mop. Oh yay, this is making it better. This is entirely making it better. Hang on. Spong. Spong. Okay, this is not making it better. Okay, collect Tyler's payment, dispose of the bodies.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know I signed up for this.
This evidence?
I need to talk to you. Can't we just do it over the phone? No, we can't. Stop sneaking around and drag your ass over here. Easy, bro. I am on my way. I'm waiting.
Now one of them is dead and the other one is screwed.
Okay. Were those my footsteps? No, they're not my footsteps. Okay. I have the spong. Oh, spong. Ah, okay. Garbage can. Okay, I can garbage things. Ooh, money.
That guy was clearly missing a screw.
Overcoming aggression. Okay. That's not gonna instill trypophobia in anyone. What am I actually... Okay, there's broken pottery. Very good. Clean that up. We don't want anyone hurting themselves. Alright, by all means, Mike. Exactly. Do good sleep. Do good sleep.
Allegedly in self-defense.
It is important. It is important that we have good, healthy sleep habits.
Empty the trash can first.
Ando is attempting this. Ando is not succeeding at this, but he's attempting it, and that's what matters. How do I... Alright, pull out the bag. Yeet.
He kicked the habit himself, but hasn't stopped pushing the product.
Illuminati. Oh wait, no, it's fucking Narcos Anonymous or whatever. Okay. Okay, maybe not.
Yet no fun was had.
New phone. Yeah, okay, no fun was had. I'm the trash man. Then I'm just gonna figure out how to clean my spong and my mop. Have we successfully cleaned that area? I think we have. How do I clean my... Okay, no, that's just making things worse. Oh, bucket. There's the bucket. Cool. Cool. Okay. Fuck. For fuck's sake. They did that on purpose. They designed. They could have. They Ando English. They couldn't have not designed that on purpose. Okay, there we go. Clean that up. Alright, clean my spong. Oh. Clean that up a little bit. Oh, again, a little bit too juicy. Getting juicy with the good stuff. See, it's just cranberry juice. Ain't no blood here. There was never blood here. All right. Binge. Are the drugs relevant? Oh no, but I can yeet them for some reason. I don't know why I want to yeet drugs, but I can't. Alright. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. Alright. Fuck it. I'm slowly learning how this game works. Alright, left click to pick up, okay. Right click to punch. I'm not sure if I want to punch, but... Okay. Mop. Oh. Sponge. He's learning. He's also just fucking annihilating their furniture. Okay. We're all caked up. Janitor man conceals crimes just like he can. Alright, hang on. Oh, okay, no, that got fixed. So how could you get this much fucking blood in a place? Like seriously, how do people fucking live like this? See, I'm liking this as a setup. I'm just kind of wondering, like, is there an equivalent game where you solve murders? I'd love a crime scene, like, solving game, if that makes sense. I mean, there's probably heaps of them. Fuck, almost knocked that over. I don't know. I'd love a crime scene game that's a bit more like sim-like, like this, like where it's like, hey, first person, figure out what the fuck went down. Okay, I think my sponge is full of blood. Don't you just hate it when your sponge gets full of blood? Brushy, brushy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeet. Yeet.
It won't
Oh,
move.
it
like this.
apparently it won't move like that. I don't know if you'd ever actually get blood out of these posters. The reason why paper is actually good for making artwork on is the same reason why it's really hard to clean. It's because cellulose is absorbent. You get what's called capillary action. It's the same. It's the same way that plants effectively. God damn it. The same way that plants move water from their roots up to their leaves through what's called transpiration stream. In that, well, sort of. So in plants, you have water evaporating from the leaves from the respiratory processes, and that creates a suction that pulls water up from the roots. But it's the same thing in that, because of the nature of cellulose, and I think it has a slight polarity to it. Water likes to grip it. So any kind of fluid generally will soak through paper because of the cellulose. The same with why wood absorbs water and will swell. Again, makes it really good for actually doing art on. Makes it really bad if you get shit that you don't want on your paper. It's also the reason why not a lot of people know this, but when you're using like expensive art paper like watercolor paper and stuff, particularly if it's a high rag paper, genuinely you want to generally you want to soak your paper first, because what'll happen is if you have the paper dry and you apply ink or paint to it, what'll start happening is the moisture in the ink or paint will cause the fibers in the paper to distort, and it'll cause it to go all wrinkly. So if you ever did art back in like school and you like put paint on paper and your like artwork would come out all wrinkly, that's the exact reason why. Because the moisture distorts some of the fibers but not the others. Cleaner Sense. T to view the codex entry. Q to use Cleaner Sense. Batman. I can sense what's wrong. My janitor sense is tingling. Hang on. Let me just fucking eat. Put that back. Oh, okay, that literally just fucking lives there. Great.
Cleaning comes before fixing.
What are you fucking talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, that goes there.
Now,
That goes there.
slowly growing. Tired of this?
Who's this voice actor? It's probably a sound alike, but it sounds like someone. It sounds like a voice that I'm used to.
Using mop here is pretty much as ineffective as mopping around.
Yeah. Spong. I mean, look, you ruined this carpet, but you'd probably be better off ruining it. It's not a good carpet. Zebra stripe, like, I don't think I've ever seen a place where zebra stripe looks classy. Zebra stripe belongs in pink catalogs and catalogs? Fuck, Ando, English. Zebra stripe belongs in the upholstery of pink Cadillacs and like strip clubs only. I should use the sponge. My sponge sense is tingling. Is there a crouch? There is. Oh, we gotta hold it to crouch. Son of a bitch. Okay, sponge is too sponged. I just... Okay, we're gonna empty this out. I kind of feel like I want a bigger bucket. Give me a bigger bucket. Right, put that there. Not spilling it fucking everywhere. Ah, there's some... Yes, that needs to... Bit of rub. Give your blood a good old rub. I think mop will suffice here. I rectify this? Ah, yes, I can. Hang on. There we go. Yes, let me just casually get bloody water all over your nice vinyls there. Where did I put my bucket? Oh, there's my bucket. Right, what are you? Aha! Yes, the bong. Where do you go? Oh, okay. Oh, come on. Get in there. There we go. I'm assuming you... Yeah, okay, go there. No. Okay. Aha. Okay. Hang on. Ah, okay, Naruhodo. I understand. Understanding is gained. Actually, hang on. Oh, okay. Oh. There was something on that little side table as well. And also, I think there was some blood I missed. Yes, there was. Pick that up. It's really annoying that there isn't really like a fast swap option. At least not that I've been able to find. Okay, okay. Ah, there we go. Did the music just abruptly end? I feel like the music just abruptly cut out. It's there. Turn on. Ah, we can look at the dukes. Quack, quack, quack. Alright, chat. Duck break. Look at him. Fucking majestic. Was that a duck or is that... No, okay, no. Yeah, I think that's a duck. Or is it a loon? Maybe it may be a loon. That is a duck. Fun fact, the grey loon, the sound of a grey loon is the sound they always use in like any sort of like prehistoric jungle setting to make that like noise. I can't even quite do it. It's that very eerie, haunting kind of like warbling noise. They are a very eerie bird, especially because of the fact that they tend to call out in like the early morning when the mist is up and they're on like a still lake. Quack. Yeah, duck time. Oh, we looped around to the start again. I think we've looped around to the start again. Look at him fucking go, though. I feel like being a duck wouldn't necessarily be a bad life. Just fucking floating around, just paddling around. Alright. Break time is over. Oh. Oh shit, it's the police! Vamoose boys, we've been rumbled. Fuck. So I've been trying to think of ideas. I've talked about this. I've been trying to think of ideas. So Maddie wants to run a D&D campaign, and I've been trying to think of ideas. But by the same token, I've also kind of been going like, hey, I'm gonna be the flex character. So let other people decide what their characters are first, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing. But I kind of feel like I want to do like an old-timey gangster. We've been rumbled. We've been pinched. Did I clean them up? Did I clean the spong? Clean the spong. Sponges are weird. Sponges are really weird animals. So most sponges you encounter in your daily life are not, in fact, organic. They're artificial sponges. They're basically a, just a artificial foam. Oh.
A murder weapon.
A
letter
knife.
E is pretty incriminating.
Whoop. Sorry, person. Let me just scrumble you over here, out of the way. Oh. Got a little too bloody for my own good. But yes. So I'm thinking about different characters I want to run, but I haven't quite figured out exactly what I want to do. Let me just give me that. Give me that. Oh yes. Fix that. Man, I wish it was that easy to put shelving up. Oh, what's in the oven? Oh, free pizza. Fuck yes. Love that shit. Man, I love crime pizza. Clean up some crimes, get some free pizza from Manolis. I tell you, I'm a little bit embittered because I ordered pizza on Friday. Yeah, Friday. And it was sad because the last time I had pizza, I was actually with my family. We went out to there's a local Italian club. They've got a pretty good pizza place, so we went there and it was quite nice. But I decided to get pizza on Friday. Was this my money?
At least he didn't screw me over.
It's my money. Collect Tyler's payment. That's interesting. More pizza. Yeah, where was I going with this? Yeah, so I ordered pizza from a less good place the other day. And yeah, unfortunately it was less good. And it made me sad. Well, it made me sad also because I fucked up. What's this? Customers list, new crime evidence. Anyways, 2 boxes of K, ice, usual amount, roll 40p of Mandy, lean, 5 bottles. Elliot J and Silent Bob, same old, 1 was chronic, yep. Hey baby, you ever had your asshole licked by a fat man in an overcoat? Susie and Lisa, 1 box of ice, Igor, 50p of Fent, and 20p of Mandy. Ah, what a surprise, B, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello. I'm just reading over my list of drugs that I'm selling to people. Let me I'm doing good. Let me do the shout out. Let me do the thing. B03. Oh, and I go to dark mode because there's a number in there. Give me a hot second. Let me what are we up to today? Oh, Stardew Valley, nice. Single player or multiplayer? I don't play Stardew personally, but I know people who do. But, that aside, hello Raiders. My name is Takame Ando. You can call me Ando for short. I am a part-time professional turtle, sometimes amateur crime scene cleaner, at least for today. Yeah, we're playing crime scene cleaner. I'm like, what, 20 minutes into it? It's pretty good so far. It's like Power Wash Simulator if it had a story. Oh, you're playing multiplayer? Cool, nice. But yeah, tell me how Stardew's going. But also, if people need to eat and sleep and do the things that are important in life aside from watching Twitch, that the regrettable things that we have to do outside of being on the internet, by all means do so. If not, strap in, get comfy, and we're gonna clean some crime scenes. We've been paid a bunch of money to clean up a drug dealer's apartment. Apparently Tyler still owes someone 5k.
Tyler owed him a lot of money.
I think that might be Tyler. I don't know. But yeah, no, again, do tell about Stardew, because again, I don't play Stardew, but I know people who do. Very productive. Farm going well. Moisturized in your lane. And where's my... Is that trash? It is trash. Very good. You're too big for my bin. Do I have to put the rest of the pizza away? I think I do. Oh. I'm crying. I'm crying at the waste of this pizza. I was just telling a story about how I ordered pizza last Friday, but I got my order wrong, or they got my order wrong, but either way, it showed up, and I was very disappointed. Because, perhaps controversial opinion, some people are like, hey, the worst thing you can put on a pizza is pineapple. I think that's wrong. I think the worst thing you can put on a pizza is, barbecue sauce. And mine showed up with barbecue sauce, even though I'd asked for it to not. So, my meal was regret. That was my meal. Alright, I'm gonna leave you here. Because there was blood coming out of the ceiling. Also, I don't want to say fair warning, but I think this game is a little bit squeamish. I don't think it's too gory, but there is comedic amounts of simulated blood. So, as a heads up, if people aren't into that, fair warning. In the meantime, I'm gonna use my mop and not ask too many questions. But so the one thing I've always heard about Stardew is oh, I almost knocked my bucket over. I've done that about 5 times already. One thing I've always heard about Stardew is the romance options. People always talk up the romance options, even more so than the farming and the other stuff, the exploration and stuff. What the hell did happen up there? Oh, okay.
Seems like our guy had another hobby.
Okay. That's...
I feel sorry for you, but if cops were to come sniffing around, I could get in trouble.
Alright. Maybe I should be a detective, not a janitor. But yeah, no, people always talk up the whole romance options. So have you gotten into that yet for Stardew, or is it just farming for now? Yeet. Where are we? Yeah, mop. Mop. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to ascend. Okay. A lot of blood. Where my mop leads, I shall follow. Okay. I think we're almost getting too bloody. We are now too bloody. Whoop. This kind of reminds me, I haven't really played it much, but Viscera Cleaner. The one where it's like you're in a spaceship. And it's like you have to clean up when like crew members get exploded by like science experiments and things. What's this?
Why do psychos love classical music so much?
Oh, it's Schubert. Hang on. Can I rotate this around? High quality sound. Classical Collection Volume 1, Schubert. Okay, that's literally just what it says. Man, I miss cassettes. Like, cassettes were not good media in the sense that they degrade over time, and the sound quality isn't anywhere near as good as like CDs and stuff. But I miss that feeling of putting a cassette into a cassette player, right? We have robbed ourselves by making everything touchscreens nowadays. Bring back my big buttons and switches. Give me cassette. Ando has been struggling with speaking the English today. Ando has been having a hard time. Exactly, robbed of crime scenes. We've been robbed of cassette futurism. Give me cassette futurism or give me death. Oh good, the water didn't spill. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna empty this out. And not risk it for the biscuit. Also, Castigator, welcome in. How you doing? We're cleaning up some crime scenes today. For perhaps some less than savory people, but still, we're doing it. We provide an important service to the community. Also, the fact that this fucking drug dealer has a nicer apartment than I do. Like, the amount of fucking floor space here. Like, this is like a fucking penthouse. Although kind of illogically laid out in my opinion, but like... Alright, do not. Wipe all of the blood. Dispose of all the trash. Is there more trash to... I'm the trash man. There's... Okay, there's water next door. That's handy. What is that? That's outside, I think.
My stomach's already.
Ropes and knots. Learn to tie all sorts of knots. I mean, the dude was just in bondage, am I right? When do we want it? Yes. Huh. Is this that acid Mike was looking for? The dissolve the bodies in acid stuff. Oh look, we found the weed. This man got some nice little hydroponics. It's good for people to have a hobby, you know? It's nice. Gotta wipe up some of that. Let me... That's a bit more over here. I see. Alright, where's the next? Oh, okay. That's a brick of cocaine.
At this point, might as well sell some drugs on the side.
Kowalski. Your optimism, You should eat it to test its legitimacy. I mean, I was always told you should put it in brownies, but... I mean, that's what the internet tells me. Then again, the internet's been...
Really bad to absolutely horrible.
The internet's been telling me to put a lot of things in brownies lately. Today I learned that zucchini brownies are a thing. I didn't know that zucchini brownies are a thing, and I wouldn't want zucchini brownies to be a thing. Because I know like zucchini spaghetti's a thing, and I'm always like, why is zucchini spaghetti a thing? I don't want zucchini spaghetti to be a thing.
That's very vintage, just like me.
Yeah, I do like Polaroids. Polaroids are not good. Polaroids have no real purpose nowadays, but yeah, exactly. It's like carrot cake. I don't get carrot cake, but like the explanation I was having for the explanation I was getting for like zucchini brownies is it's the whole point of it is you have a fuckload of zucchini and you need to get rid of the zucchini somehow.
If I bail, the cops will find out what happened.
And I'm like,
sooner or later.
I don't want to.
This might lead them to
I don't want to have an excess of zucchini.
Tyler will surely
Like
live.
the problem is it's to get rid of all the zucchini you have. But I'm like, your first mistake was having all that zucchini in the first place, right? Like you made your mistake with the zucchini and now you're just making it worse. Does that make sense? You know, I don't want zucchini in anything, much less like my brownies. I don't know. I can't get through it because I feel like the texture would be abysmal. Okay. Thanks, Tyler.
I should never have gotten involved with this.
Thanks for paying me all this money.
Real
Oh, okay, that was Rob. Okay. Durian ice cream. I've heard mixed things about durian, although if you want to know all you need to know about durian, just know that like no joke, my office at work, the office I work in, has a sign on the door that says no durian because a guy who used to work there who's now retired bought durian back one time, and people legitimately thought it was a gas leak. People legitimately were like, is there a gas leak in the building? Is that what we can smell? And no, it's just fucking durian. Can I turn this off, or are we just gonna look at static for forever and a day?
mop here is pretty much as ineffective as mopping around.
Thank you, Kowalski. It's Spong time. But yeah, I've heard mixed things about durian because one of the things I've heard is apparently there are different types of durian, and people are like, yeah, most people eat the wrong type of durian. Yeah, again, I've heard different descriptions. I've heard some people describe it as tasting like petrol. I've heard other people describe it as tasting really nice. And again, I think part of that problem might come from the fact that there are probably different types of durian in the same way there are like different types of apple. Like, if you ate the wrong sort of apple, um, in the wrong sort of dish, you'd probably be like, "Bleh," like a very floury apple, or a very tart one like a Granny Smith. If you just like chomped into one of those, you'd probably be like, "Bleh." But then if you actually tried to make like, you know, an apple dish with like an apple pie or something like that, you might be like, "Oh, okay, this is now way better." But yeah, I have no real interest in sampling durian, at least not at the moment. But was it at least enjoyable? The durian ice cream. Because I feel like that'd be the biggest letdown if you were like, upper arm strength is very impressive. How so? Like it's literally just a mop. I mean, to be fair, carrying the bodies over my shoulder, yeah, that was probably pretty significant. But what do we got here?
She was just a student.
Tabitha Coons, Simmons University. Dispose the trash in the painting. Oh, I see. Punch your shitty blood paintings. Blood is actually a terrible thing to paint with. Blood is actually hot trash when it comes to paint. That's because of the fact that blood oxidizes, so while it may seem very bright red at first, the longer it's exposed to air, it goes this kind of just shitty brown color. Which is what you can see here. You're a shit artist.
What a rotten luck. To end up having to cover up for a serial killer.
Get in my trash can. See, if you're gonna murder people and use their blood to paint artworks, at least paint good artworks, right? Don't paint absolute, like, shit. Oh yeah, that's true. But I mean, it doesn't have to be human blood. It's, I mean, like, whatchamacallit, black pudding exists. There are quite a few, blood recipes out there. The only downside is that the high heme content means that it has that very iron taste. Comes out very gamey. Ah, bag is full. Yeet. Ah, yeah, that's also true. Because again, blood tends to oxidize. I generally avoid using blood for most things. Fun fact, I did the HSC, which is like the Australian, or at least the New South Wales version of like your final exams in high school. So I did art for that, for one of my subjects, and part of it is you do have to make like a final artwork sort of thing, and they do have the list of like restrictions and things you have to, like, things you can and can't do, and one of the things you can't do is use blood or any other sort of bodily fluid, and it's one of those things you kind of have to think, if son of a bitch, if this was a consideration that they had to note down, then clearly someone had to have done it, right? Like someone had to have thought, hey, here's a good idea, I'm gonna like paint in my own blood or something like that, for them to have to be like, no, don't do that. Biohazard. Also, I'm kind of sad that his bonsai doesn't seem to be doing so great. You do it a little bit of work. Is that? Yeah. Free drugs. Exactly. There's always that one dude who ruins it for everyone. Like, there are some things that make sense. So, in the rules, there's things like, you're not allowed to exceed a certain dimension. Your artwork has to fit within a certain space. And the only reason they do that is because it's like, hey, we actually have to like display these things and put them like, you know, in galleries and stuff, or like, you know, put them in a place to be marked. We can't have this place be like fucking huge. Okay, that's interesting. Fuck your artwork. So again, there are some rules that make sense, but then there's some other ones where it's like, no using dangerous substances, no making your artwork out of like radium or some shit. Yeah, Mullet Man can suck it. Is this the secret apartment? Why did I get that? Why did I get that achievement? Okay, so for those of you who probably didn't see it, I just got an achievement, and that achievement was Bobr Kurwa, which in Polish means like beaver fuck, like oh shit, a beaver. And the comment was, look at the size of it, what a beast. Can we? Oh no, we can't. Oh well. Gonna see if we could make the shot. I hate myself, but not today. What do we got? We got some eviction notice. Dear tenant, you are hereby required to vacate the premises within 10 days. Keeping pets are clearly not allowed. Deathstalker, scorpions, black widow, spiders, so on. I see.
Neighbors can literally end you.
Dong. What else have we got? My crime scene. Creepy. Oh, money. Creepy gnome lady. Oh. I need to put this in the trash. I do. I can clean up all of it if I wanted to. The trash, man. Oh, is this relevant?
Someone's lucky keys.
Interesting. I mean, yes and no. I wouldn't say they're pets. In Australia, they're essentially tenants. You know, they live here. They pay the rent. You know, they're the homeowners. They were here first. Oh, can I steal these cigarettes? No, I can't. What else we got around? Ding dong. This is kind of fucked. Ah, this is the one I found at the start. Okay. Oh, blinking lights. Oh, is it more eviction notices? Gentrification notice.
In other words, you're too poor to live here.
Which is so weird considering that secret's nearby, Andrew Strong. Interesting. Which is kind of interesting considering that, again, like this place. I'm Batman. Is this the secret? Oh, kurwa.
I need to open it from the other side.
Ah, okay. I think I know what I need to do. Well, I need to get in there to get my bag anyway. My bag of trash. A bag of trash. Punch the cigarette. I love how punch is considered to be like a normal action in this scenario. Like, yeah, part of the normal janitorial process is punching things. I'm stuck. Door stuck. Why doesn't it want to let me go through this window? Oh shit, I am very... Okay. Good, I was very stuck there for a minute. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't want to let me go at that one. It does not like me. Oop. Okay. I have the power of God. Now let me just oh, no, sorry. That was the wrong button. Which Space Marine chapter is this? Mortifactors. We're handling dead bodies, so it's the mortifactors. We're not eating them though. Actually, no, yeah, I was gonna say we're not eating them, so maybe it's not the mortifactors. Let me just... Oh. Damn it. So close. Let's just... This is interesting.
This piece of
Thank you, Farm. I needed that. This is interesting. Big facts about space. Look at the state of this place. Oh, damn it, I can't clean off the graffiti. Does this thing still work? Oh, it does. Aha! Genius. Mastermind. Alright, now let's clean this up. We can't be irresponsible. But yeah, welcome in, Farm. We're playing crime scene cleaner.
it's
Where
like
we...
I'm sneaking into somebody's dream.
Well, as the name implies, we clean up crimes. Why is there a saw blade? Oh, unless this person's just like a weird artist or something. Ah! The black beast of ah! It's just a balloon. Okay. Want to bet that's one of the devs? Exactly, the PDF cleaning up after the assault on Manufactura Majakas. A jack in my hog. Roses are red, just like my blood. Now I'm clean and sober, but my dad's still a cunt. Can't count on him or anyone else. No one ever gets me. Like my dead girls. Fuck off. He's writing shit screamo music.
Man is the most soulful predator on Earth.
Oracle 6. Epitaph of a good friend. Love it how they're just writing like shit screamo music. Fucking... This song is dedicated...
This is not the way.
This is not the way. I have spoken. Alright, push the button. Actually, no, do I even need to push the button? Maybe I can just go up, down like this. Oh. It's b-ball time.
That's a strangely well-kept place.
Welcome in,
Priorities,
Avatar.
I guess.
Thank you for addressing me by my proper title. Alright, let's see. Can I get the shot from the top of the key? Can I? Yeah. Oh, too much gas. No, apparently not. Too much gas. See, this is the tricky thing, because normally, this is the way I was always taught to shoot hoops in basketball, was you always aim for this, like the top corner of the square on the backboard, because then the idea is it ricochets down and into the hoop. But I can't do this here, because physics doesn't apply as it would in the real world. Hang on. Can I? Oh, can I? Oh, yeah, there we... Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Okay, it doesn't approve of my dunking. Doesn't like me being Michael Jordan. Yeah, try this from a half court. Fuck you, basketball. Up. Really? Really? Yeah, let me see if I can get it down with the other one. Nope. Ain't that always the fucking way? The ball inevitably will get stuck on that one place where it shouldn't get stuck, and yet somehow does. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did actually model this correctly. Maybe Ando will be balling. Okay, no, we kind of rescued, we kind of didn't. Balls are inert. Come on, what are the... Can we okay, alright. That ball can stay up there. In the meantime, let's just... Up. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you...
How was that?
That was great. Wow.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Farm. Oh, yes! Suck my dick. We finally got it. Okay, that one didn't get stuck, but that's okay. Exactly, NBA 2K Endo. Worst player on your team. Ah, a ladder. Now what do we got here? Ooh, interesting.
What the hell is wrong with people? Why do they accuse me of inappropriate behavior towards my plants? I love my plants more than anything. I would never hurt them. Nobody's talking about the guy from 23. I've seen him selling something.
Ah, yes, the drug dealer in 23.
Even smells funny. But no, you go on a movie date with Cindy one time, and suddenly you are a weirdo.
What?
Once.
What the fuck is that accent?
Lost for words.
What the fuck is that accent? Okay, can I open this?
How am I supposed to find a key in this mess? Looks like I'm on a key hunt. These doors won't open themselves.
Am I on a key hunt? I thought I had the key. Maybe that's the one. I thought I had the...
Same keychain as before.
Is this the one? Because I thought I had the... Okay, it is that one. I don't know why I needed 2 keys.
I have a weird feeling about this place.
Okay. So apparently this guy is... Apparently this guy is in fact weird. Don't forget to water your plants and yourself, I see. What exactly are... Yokai? I forgot about things. Yeah, there's some nice circuit diagrams. I don't know what they're for. Yeah, no, I can't really read those. They're too fuzzy. Like, they got a couple of things going on, but I can't... Yeah, without reading the details, I don't know what's going on in that. Oh, sweet. Can we get the weird, like, Mexican music? Don't forget to water plants in yourself. Don't forget to water plants in yourself. Don't forget to water... I'm not a thief. Don't forget to water plants in yourself. They call me a weirdo. No one likes to clean. Ain't that true? Grow to be big. These are just notes. Nothing weird. Nothing weird. Aha, I'm assuming that's what the first key was for. Clonk. Yeet. Exactly. Water all the thirsty flowers. I need to borrow. White powder is the thing. We trust each other. Oh, okay. We love me. Foot, 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 foot. I misread that as feet. I was like, feet, 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 what? White fertilizer. So, oh, it must be cocaine or something. Snails dance, carrots follow my command. Cucumber goggles, let us scene dive. Yeah, clearly he's been feeding the plants cocaine. Let's turn that off real quick. Venetian-inspired marvel. Jamas were inspired to craft this opus and tribute to its magnificence. This is... What the fuck is this called? Cezanne's Venice, okay. Oh, and there's a fucking big brick of cocaine. Steal the miraculous fertilizer. I'm kind of curious about that now. Like, do you reckon they'd give me a grant to see if growing plants with cocaine is somehow better? Because I know they did experiments back in the day with having a look at how various substances impact neurological function with spiders, where they got spiders to like try and build webs, but they gave them different mind-altering substances varying from like alcohol to marijuana to like acid, basically. Genuinely actually kind of hilarious, because the alcohol and like the marijuana ones basically just made them like basically produce webs very slowly and very lazily. If memory serves, like the stimulants like caffeine and cocaine made them just produce webs faster. And then you have things like acid, where it basically just made them like just make absolutely like not even resembling a web, like just entirely randomized fucking pattern of silk threads. You reckon you could do the same thing with plants? I got some garbage. I got some garbage to get rid of. Capiche? Wait, let me see if I can... Okay, no, that was a little bit too much. A little bit too much welly. I don't know why I can charge up to throw bodies, but I don't know why I can charge up to I can't charge up to throw trash bags. Let me just... Huh? Oh, no, okay. Sorry, ma'am. My apologies. Let me just... Close. Not quite on, but close.
Today I was an ordinary janitor. Now I'm dragging a deck drill to my car. But I have other people to look out for.
Oof, almost perfect. Almost perfect. Venus flytrap on Red Bull? Was that actually a thing, or is that just a question mark? Where's the garbage bags? Because I don't know if Red Bull would actually have an impact on Venus flytraps. There are some things that probably impact the Venus flytrap. But the thing is, because they don't really have a nervous system in the same way that other like complex organisms do, I don't know if the active ingredients in a Red Bull would actually impact them. Yeah, actually, no, yeah, good point. Well, it depends. Like, there's plants on stimulants, and then there's plants on stimulants, if you know what I'm saying. Like, plants growing regularly is one thing. Venus flytraps is another, because their whole process works a little bit differently. The one that would be interesting would be... Oh, yes, top shot. Look at that. Fucking perfect. The one that would be interesting would be sundews, because... So the thing with sundews, right, how they catch insects... is they have a sticky side on one side, and the insect goes on it and gets all stickied. Hang on, trash bag. Okay, yeah, no, it's okay. So everything's downstairs now. The sundews get all sticky, but then they will curl up to capture the insect, and how they do that is they actually cause the underside of the leaf to grow faster than the top side. So in theory, yeah, if you could make plants grow faster by feeding them cocaine, in theory, sundews would catch things faster. No crimes be gay. It's okay, Callie. I'm not doing crimes. I'm cleaning up after crimes. As for being gay, I'll take it on advisement. At the moment I gotta work first, so I can't have the you know, what is it? Business before pleasure. $1,000, everyone wins. Get that trash bag in there. Hang on, where's this? Hang on. Fuck's sake. I do. Can I? It's really easy. Just murder your family. Give me that cocaine. Money, money, money. Can I turn off this concerningly, like, radio? Get in the bag. Get in the trash bag. Look at the state of this place. I'm curious about this radio broadcast. Because he was saying, come somewhere. Where do you want me to come?
Do you want to win $1,000 in our lottery? It's really easy. Just come to River Street 165, and you will win $1,000 now.
165. I'm curious. I'm curious. I feel like that's gonna be relevant later on. You've got nothing to lose except for your soul. Is that's also the maggots, I'm pretty sure. What have you got to lose? What have you got to lose except for your soul?
That guy who killed you? Yeah. He'll be in the body bag right next to yours. Sorry.
Will he? Okay, well, I mean, on the upside, we killed the serial killer. That's good. I'm just curious, because that's blocked off. Is there... Bubbles is committing crime? Great. He's making more business for me. I appreciate this, Callie. I need the money to heal my sick daughter. So, Bubbles, keep it up. Money. Alright, we can leave the crime scene now.
3 bodies in my car. Is it still me behind the wheel?
Yes, this isn't the fucking janitor of Theseus. Alright, it's still you. Even if we replace you with all the parts of the 3 bodies, it's still you. Leveling. How did we do? Deception. Alright, we got perfect score. 100% trash. 100% furniture. And all the evidence. Okay. Nice. It's like we were never even there. And we got the drugs. See, that's one thing I did like about the first John Wick movie, was when he calls in the janitors to clean up the place. Like, shit like that. The first John Wick movie was really fucking good. It's still a phenomenal film. Oh, okay. There's 3 secrets that I'd missed, apparently. Interesting. So I can come back and look for them, but, that's interesting. But yeah, the first John Wick film is still phenomenal. The second and third were mediocre to bad. The fourth one was solid. The fourth one's good. The thing is, the first one was good just because of the fact that it's a very simple story of man who gets dog killed, man goes on revenge because man turns out to have been an assassin, right? Good story, works simple, good action. The problem with the second and the third is they start adding in all the high table shit, which I did not care about. I'm like, I do not care. Like, don't explain to me the secret world of assassins. Keep that vague, right? Just give us the Continental. Just give us the whole, like, oh, hey, they have these coins and they do things. And they're like, there's implied to be an organization, but don't tell me about how it works. Because that ruins the mystique. Mission. See, this is kind of uncanny. I'm kind of getting a bit annoyed at games now when they're doing stuff like this, where they like have almost photorealistic art for like pictures of people. I sent Farm a link to this earlier. There's a game coming out called Green Hawk Squadron or whatever, which is like, I think it's a first-person shooter or whatever, but it's implied to be a yeah, it's implied to be, it's a first-person shooter, but you're like a toy soldier, like a green army man sort of thing. I think it's going to be team-based. Oh, doggo. Yes.
Good boy.
Good boy. But yeah, they have this kid in the trailer. Because the implication is it's like, hey, it's a kid playing with his toy soldiers. And yeah, Minesweeper Soldier, exactly, my favorite. Minesweeper Soldier. Or as I used to call him as a kid, Metal Detector Soldier. Yeah, the kid has this really weird uncanny valley look to his face. Because they've kind of, it's CG, but they've kind of gone for like a sort of photorealistic look, and it's just, it's like mouth too wide, teeth too white sort of thing. Diligent Medical Center. Dear Mr. Kowalski, I hope this meeting finds you well. I am writing to provide an update on your daughter Elena's health status following her recent medical examinations. Elena has undergone a comprehensive set of tests, and the results indicate that her condition requires immediate and sustained medical attention to facilitate her recovery. It is crucial that she undergoes an extended treatment program at a specialized facility. This program will be both long-term and intensive, ensuring that she receives the best possible care. Oh, I must inform you that this treatment will be costly due to the advanced medical procedures and the prolonged stay required in the healthcare facility. Best regards, Dr. Hugo Stevens. Ain't it great living in America? Oh. Telephone.
Mr. Kowalski, sorry to bother, but I have...
Tyler, did you murder someone again?
Some bad news. Bad news first, Rob's boss, Big Jim, found out what we did. And he's the scariest guy I know. But, here's the good news. He's not mad at all. In fact, he is so cool with
Big Jim?
and is impressed.
Jim's cleaning?
Your skills.
Is it the Jim?
Hire you. So, yeah.
Fuck yes, we got our own Jim's franchise. Ah yes, good old binocular soldier.
Insane. What the hell did you get me into, Tyler?
Or the officer with the pistol, but Dad's cave. Oh yes, we got our own Jim's franchise. We're gonna be rolling in it, folks. We are going to be so fucking rich. Jim's cleaning, Jim's wet work, Jim's body disposal, Jim's cartel killings. We got that whole niche. Ah yes, this is where I live now. Ah yes, I must return to my sleep. Me 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 me. Me 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 me. Me 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 me. I believe there was, I think there was one on the N64 as well, and I think it was literally called Army Men. Yeah, what do we got? Tyler Novak, thanks for saving my ass. Mr. Kowalski, you truly are God's gift to all fucknuts like me. I'm not a bad person, definitely not a natural born killer, but that asshole caught me off guard. It was neither him nor me. Anyways, I hope you found the envelope and you're not mad that I had to make a swift escape. That it was just too stressful, man. I couldn't bear it. Thanks again, Tyler. Grave renovation. It's only been 5 years since your wife passed away. 20%. Okay, only $320. Why do I have to renovate her grave? Can't that wait? My daughter is literally fucking dying. I got the Wi-Fi. See, this is how I deal with my Wi-Fi when it's on the fritz. Just yeet. See? Instant improvement. Signal vastly improved. Ding dong. Go to bed. Okay, that's what I have to do. A man cave. Okay, but first. Oh, fucking good boy.
Dexter, what are
Good
you
boy.
doing up, boy?
Good boy. Oh, good boy. They knew what the people wanted. Open all the doors. What the fuck is this layout? Who the fuck puts this close to a door? Also, who the fuck puts a toilet behind a door like this? Who designs a bathroom like this? Whomst? Fuck's sake. Like seriously, this is the fucking worst bathroom layout I've ever seen, I think. That's straight ass. You can at least make the door open outwards. Even then, that, like, that's still not great, but... See, here's... yeah, okay. Again, layout, not great. I was gonna say, like, hey, you could hang the door on the opposite hinges so it opens out this way, but then that causes problems. It's like, okay, but then you hang it on this side and that causes issues there. Just in general, just shit. Burnable vinyl instead of meltable plastic. I see. Elaborate further, Avatar. Elaborate in that involved setting them on fire. Oh yes, I've obtained a dinosaur. Hang on, can I get the other one? Can I get the other one? Let me just pick up the big. No, I can't pick up the big one. Damn it. Is there another dinosaur? Is there another dinosaur? Okay, the one pointing in the corner will have to do. Yes, yes. This is a fertile land, and here we shall thrive. And we shall call it... this land. I think we should call it your grave. Oh no, curse you, sudden yet inevitable betrayal. Mine is an evil laugh. Now die. Oh god, oh god. I miss Firefly. I mean, at least he knows where they are, Callie. At least he's taking an interest. The objective was melting them on fountain fireworks. See, alas, I mean, probably better for, okay. I mean, at least he's signaling now, Callie. I don't know. Where was I going with this? Yeah, fireworks, Australia, not really a thing here. You can get them, but it's an arduous process. But yeah, like just getting like a Roman candle or whatever, like just a box of like fireworks to light on the street, not really a thing here. Meekles.
No worries,
Look at the
pals.
mafia ducks.
He's too dumb to suspect a thing.
Loving familia. Just don't chicken out at the last moment, gentlemen.
I mean, yeah. Just shove it down his throat. Got it in the bag, guys. Big Jim? More like a big pussy.
He is the big pussy. Do it. Oh hey, is this the plastic duck simulator I've been hearing all about? Also, did he fucking kill him with an ice pick? Come on, man. Oh, I like that scrub daddy. That eyebrow. What do you got for me?
My name is Jim.
Big Jim.
The dead guy in your trunk, Rob, used to push the product for me. He had this freaky hobby, and I was looking to cut ties anyway, so no sweat. But I have to say, I'm impressed by what she did in his apartment. That shithole.
That shithole looked pretty good, considering.
You either stop cleaning for me, or I'll have someone else wiping your blood off my shoes. Sounds fair.
I mean, ain't...
From underpaid janitor to working for the biggest crime boss in the city. Talk about overnight success.
Ain't that always the case, though, Callie? So here's a story. Here's a story from, I can't remember, was this me or my brother? It was one of us. But when we were small, we caused our mother some great fear. Because she came into our bedroom and noticed that we were not in our cot, right? So, you know, every mother's worst fear of where is the child? Like, I swear I put the child down. Where is the child? So she's losing her mind. You know, like, I cannot find the child. Proceeds to go into the bedroom, hear this noise, lifts up the mattress. We had managed to like slide ourselves down the side and then under the mattress. Now it was a tea tree mattress, so it was fine. We could breathe through it, sort of thing. But we were just happily, like, we had happily been like, laying on the mattress is not good enough. We shall now go under the mattress. We shall live subterraneously under the mattress. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, Maddie. How you doing? Let me do the shout out. And then we'll go commit/clean up some crimes. Let me go. Maddie. And go. Go. What? What? Bravely Default. Interesting. Yes, you are poking the turret. Exactly. The Kumans have come. They've raided the stream. We need to get Henry. Henry, defend us. But yeah, how you going, Maddie? How is Bravely Default? Tell me more. I know not of the Bravely Default. And also, for those of you who don't know me, hello, my name is Takama Ando, or Ando for short. You might be familiar with me if you hang out on a Friday and watch Maddie play all of the Monster Prom games with myself and Sin and Liz, which we'll be doing again this Friday on Maddie's channel. We're gonna be playing Road Trip for the 4th time. Hopefully managing to do some Riz. Yeah, so we're not committing crimes, we're cleaning up after crimes. So this is crime scene cleaner. In short, our name is Kowalski. Kowalski analysis. Basically our daughter is sick and we need money, and so we cleaned up a guy's apartment because he'd murdered someone, and now Big Jim, who's like the mafia boss, is like, I like your style. I want to give you some work. So we're now an official Jim's franchise. Jim's mowing, Jim's crime scene cleaning. So we got a job to do. Oh, it's my daughter. Hi, Dad. I know you were busy working, but I wanted to let you know how I'm doing. It's still weird living without you, but I'm slowly getting used to this place. We have normal classes. There are other kids at age. Some of them are really nice. I think they even want to be friends. I guess it's not as bad as I thought, but I really miss you. Hope I can see you soon. Say hi to Dexter for me. Love you. Ace Attorney. Nice. Nice. Maddie is the queen of Ace Attorney. She does it with all the voices. I am less good at Ace Attorney. I haven't streamed it. I probably should at some point, but yeah, I played a couple of them. I played like Ace Attorney 2 and stuff like that. I haven't actually played any of the Apollo Justices. This you can say that he goes to the gym every day. Elaborate, Nana Banana. Oh, I get it. Gym. Yeah, okay, gym. Yep, I see it. I get it. It clicked. Yep, the gym. Exactly. My favorite part of the stream was when I said it's crime and time, and I crimed all over the place. Wait, which one, Maddie? Which one? Ace Attorney or Bravely Default or whatever? Oh Jesus! It is heckin' windy here. It is heckin' windy. Also, F's in chat for Boyson's shed. She sent me photos today. Apparently a tree blew over and destroyed her shed in her backyard. Which I feel really bad for her, but at the same time, the message she sent me was like, didn't get any sleep because of the wind. Get home from work. Yay, home time. Maybe I can have a nap. Go outside to see this. Oh, guess I'm not getting a sleep then. And like, you showed me all the photos, and then down the bottom, just in all caps, was my shed. Like, it had just taken her a moment to realize that her shed had been destroyed. Like, it was like it took a moment to sink in, and it was like, fuck. But yeah, it is such, you can agree, it is heckin' windy. And yes, Taz got absolutely fucking annihilated. Hence the casualty that is Sin's shed. I'll let her share the photos or whatever if she wants to on stream. But I don't know, it didn't actually get too, like, it got knocked over, but I'm kind of looking at it being like, would you buy a new one, or would you like panel beat it back into shape? Because it's not actually too fucked up in my opinion. The hard part in my opinion would be fixing the door, because the rail the door runs on is kind of distorted. But I mean, that's me with my like kind of can I fix this brain? Your application for a loan was rejected. Yeah. Fucking banks. Banks are shitholes. Fuck these places. Big Jim, wellness problems. The job you did, Rob, was commendable. I got a trial task for you, and later a real job. Remember, working for me means high pay, but I demand loyalty. Now let's get down to business. Take all the supplies you need and head to Mike's Wellness Center. Mike's my cousin, by the way. Accept. Mission accepted. Archive? Well, welcome Nana Banana. You are now the worst person of stream. Well done. If that's their first time, I hope that doesn't hit too hard. No objectives to present. Go to the car. Begun with your discussion of creditors and the chicanery. Yeah, I know, Farm. I know. I'll remind you once again, Farm. Go with the fucking credit union. I'm not a financial advisor, by the way, chat. Don't take my financial advice, but credit unions fucking bang. Credit unions are great. Dog. Ah. But tell me more, Maddie. Tell me about Bravely Default. I know nothing. Explain it to me. Ah, Yuki, welcome in. Welcome in. We're playing Crime Scene. Crime Scene Cleaner. We're gonna clean up some crime. Is there something on the back? No. Okay, I don't know why it keeps wanting me to look at that. And a scene? And scene. My method acting. Turn-based made with Square Enix on the 3DS. Ah. I'm glad you like it, Nana. I'm always like afraid of it. I'm always afraid that someone is gonna be like, oh, I'm the worst person of stream, and they'll be like, oh no, oh, he fucking hates me, no. But yeah, I more or less created it entirely for people with poor impulse control. It was entirely for people who are like, this big red button has a skull on it, but I'm gonna press it anyway. Yeah, I think the last turn-based Square Enix game I played was probably Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced, which still absolutely fucking slaps, by the way.
Family like this. His name will haunt me until my grave.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I tried to make the timeout not be too long.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Kowalski.
Hello, Big Jim.
I'm now taking charge of this place as an inheritance from my cousin, so my schedule is pretty tight. However, you can take your time while dealing with his body and this whole mess.
Thanks. I'm getting down to work.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, okay, that's a fair bit of blood. That's a fair bit of blood. Thank you, Jim. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Street Pass was a thing. Huh. What's this? Miko's Spa and Wellness. Okay, I'll need that for the bucket. And yeah, okay. I mean, never want to leave. I don't think they are gonna leave. Big Jim kind of did a number on this place.
Keeping up with those pasta eating Mama Mia's make me sick. But as I've been shopping, taking out Big Jim, I got connections with his cousin Mike from the old school days. I'm gonna sweet talk him into slipping some.
Oh, they're fucking sending memes.
Your job? Make sure
It's free real estate.
They had a well-thought-out plan. Mike and Rick could execute well, but got executed instead.
So wait, Maddie, explain to me the nuances of the Street Pass function. Because I had very little understanding of how Street Pass actually worked back in the day. Like I know there was some stuff where in certain games, like people could pop up with like names of people with their Street Passes available and stuff, but
Did they even bother locking them?
I know very little of any of the creative uses to which it was put. Cool. So I have a bunch of locker cards now, I think.
What the actual fuck? people slicing pizza with this.
Okay. Apparently you can murder people with a pizza cutter. Interesting. Oh yeah, if people want to check it out, we do have a Discord. It exists right here. This was prompted by seeing the pizza cutter, because one of our main rules in the Discord is don't be a pizza cutter. No point and all edge. Some people seem to like that rule. I actually forget it's in there till people mention it, and then I go, huh, that is a rule. I like it. Okay. This place is, yep, more than a little bit fucked up. The bloodbath, very popular. Very popular. Here it's great for the skin. Yeah, I can't get through there till I fix that. Am I tracking more blood everywhere? No, I'm not. Just open those. Yes, very nice.
It won't budge. I have to go around.
I have to go around. Right, which ones have I got? No. Oh, yes, we do.
Matteo's Pizza. I'll order one with pineapple for me and Dexter.
Mario Moretti. And game making me want to go for a pizza now. A good pizza. Oh, and drugs. Pizza and drugs. My favorite. Exactly. Imagine the smell. Exactly. I'm the only one who's allowed to edge.
Won't budge. I need to find a matching card.
Ah, I thought I found a card for that one. Oh well, I thought I found 2 cards. Maybe I was wrong. Anyway, let's start here. Let's get the spong and go to work. Yeah, let's just do a bit of scrub, scrub, scrub. See, no more blood. Nothing ever happened here. Murder? What murder? Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. A good pizza can definitely make a day better. And I was talking about this on stream earlier when my brain was functioning less effectively. But like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, pineapple on pizza, it's the abomination of pizzas. I disagree. Also, Nana Banana, thank you for following. Yeah, I don't agree that pineapple on pizza is the ultimate pizza sin. I will think that also thank you, Maddie. Ando is wrong. I'm going to disagree with Ando's take on pineapple on pizza with a staunch un. But no, I think like Hawaiian pizza is unimaginative. I'll give it that. Like just ham and pineapple is boring. But there are other, whoop, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. There are other things you can do with pineapple on pizza that is actually quite nice. I think the ultimate sin of pizza is barbecue sauce. Fuck that noise. Why would you do that? Just take a good, nice tomato sauce. Yeah, olive. I'm not an olives fan. I'm not an olives fan personally, but I can kind of appreciate it in like the traditional sense, right? If you're like, hey, you want to go for that like Italian flavor, I can appreciate that. But barbecue sauce, nah. Get that shit out of here. Ooh, history magazine. Unraveling Egypt's mysteries. Anubis, what a noob. Okay, so story time. Story time. So, for those of you who don't know, I know Farm in real life, right? We've been friends since high school. We've been friends for a long time. Back when we were in high school, we did have this guy who came on exchange to our school for like a week, I think. Interesting guy. He was French-Korean. And really into StarCraft. He was into 2 things a lot. Soccer and StarCraft. And that was one of the things he'd ask you a bit, and he's kind of like weird French accent. He'd be like, do you play StarCraft? And I'd be like, hell yeah. And he'd be like, who do you play? And I'd be like, Terran. And he'd be like, oh, what a noob. And the way he'd pronounce it, though, would be like, what a noob. So anytime I hear Anubis now, I always hear, what a noob in my brain. He'd say that to everyone, though. He'd be like, what do you play? And my friend would be like, Protoss. And he'd be like, oh, what a noob. Okay, Maddie. By all means, go and have an eep. I know it's late for you now, even though we drag you out to even later hours on Friday, and then also we were playing Lethal Company. What? Oh, fucking get him. Two bots, and Seri got both of them. Seri's got those fucking dual-wield revolvers, just fucking killing the bots. That's exactly what I like to see. Divine Kingship and Solar Authority from Ra. Did you know Anubis was a pharaoh? Probably. Also, thank you, Paradoxica, for patting the bot. Seribot fucking slaps. Seribot has been so good on it lately. Although I hadn't thought about this, but something Sin did the other day was they set what was it, cheap? The word cheap on as a mod condition, because all the bots always come in and say cheap viewers on whatever. Unraveling Egypt's mysteries, divine kingship and solar authority.
Gouges!
Yeah, no, again, satay pizza is actually not bad. Satay pizza I don't mind. Although it depends on how they make it and where they like and how they do it. Cause yeah, exactly. No, I've had one as well. I've heard about satay linguine, which I haven't tried but sounded not too bad. Apparently there's a place in Goulburn that does it. But the one I like less is like what Crust do, where they'll be like, hey, it's a satay pizza or whatever, and they just kind of make this like weird satay mayo that they drizzle on top, and I'm like, no, why would you do this to me? But yeah, no, again, like, I don't mind that, but barbecue sauce on a pizza, blech, it's too sweet. It's too, I don't know. You've essentially turned your pizza into like an ersatz flat hamburger instead of like, I don't know, something nice. I don't know, but whatever it is, I don't like it. I don't know. I think there are some times where barbecue sauce can be good, but most barbecue sauces that you buy aren't. I think like if you make like a handmade barbecue sauce or whatever, it could be good. And I watched, so there's a couple of history channels that I like to deal with cooking, and one of them's called Townsend's, and they do like historical, like colonial American history and colonial American cuisine. And one of them they were doing was on the origins of barbecue. And they had a guy who was going through it with them, and he was explaining to them like, hey, here's how to make a barbecue sauce recipe from like 1750 sort of thing. And some of those I was kind of like, huh, these genuinely seem kind of interesting, like, and they did talk about it where they were saying like, yeah, it's a lot less sweet than modern barbecue sauces because it's actually a vinegar base, because back then they didn't have as much sugar as we do now, so like you couldn't make a sweet barbecue sauce, and also the fact that barbecue was often done with cheaper cuts of meat to make it go further. The sauce was about making it tastier, where it's kind of like, hey, you're poor, you can't afford good cuts of meat, so like you can't afford sugar anyway. Barbecue sauce intended to accompany the baked onion, I see. You know, food history is kind of cool. I like it when it's kind of like stuff like Spam. Like, I'm not a huge Spam fan, but I find Spam kind of interesting in the sense that, like, particularly in Hawaii and the Pacific Islands, because a lot of it got left over after World War II, it became just a massive part of the diet. And because they never had, like, that much access to consistent protein before, it became, like, a real, like, hey, this is now part of our food culture. No, I haven't seen the Townsend's baked onion recipe. I don't think I have. I've seen a couple of different ones. Yeah, I'm not keen enough on Spam to want to try Spam musubi. But no, the one I do remember from Townsend's was like the weird pickled fish one or whatever. Bake one onion. I mean, I'm not surprised. Bake one onion. Yeah. Oh, what's this? A gun. This is giving me big. This is giving me big. The IT crowd vibes. I've never looked in this drawer before. I wonder what's in there. A gun. I wonder if it's loaded. Puts in mouth. Click, 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 click. No. It's not bad. It's a baked onion. 2 World Wars, baby. 2 World Wars. 45 caliber. Don't need none of this pansy Ural 9mm crap. 2 World Wars, baby. 8 rounds of 45. I will admit, the 1911 is a very aesthetic pistol, even if it was basically made redundant in 1923 with the invention of the high power. But yeah, I haven't seen the salt pork and pemmican ones. I did see an interesting one where he was doing like corn, like different ways of doing corn.
Trash right into the bucket.
I thought the corn one was interesting just because of how they were explaining like how corn was such a game changer in early America, like when Europeans were like, oh shit, this stuff's great. Because they were talking about like they were basically building a log cabin and also using the corn. And he was basically like, yeah, so what they do is they like, you know, just make a fire, because you'd have a fire just in general around your camp, and you'd have all the men working in the field or whatever. And then you'd put just corn in husks in like the fire or whatever in the coals, and it was a really easy way to prepare lunch. And like you just slow cook it in the coals, and then by the time that they were done for working for the morning, like you'd have all this roast corn ready. And I was like, huh, like that's kind of a really cool way of just like managing food whilst also having work, like. And it doesn't really require any preparation. It's amazing. Yes, thank you, Nana. Baked and cooks all the recipes in modern history. Interesting. That I would fucking regret. Because there are some fucking modern recipes that are absolutely atrocious. Because the thing with modern cooking. So there's a couple of things that happen with modern cooking. I don't know, Sachi. Considering the sort of shit historical people saw in their shit, like literal live worms and stuff, I feel like there'd be other things to be more terrified of. But no, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, alright, you go here. It is heckin' windy outside. Yeah, so historically people were okay cooks in general, because you're living off the land, you have access to a lot of just things around you. Like you can go out and get things like wild garlic or wild onions that grow pretty freely, or like watercress and stuff like that. Like you can get fresh herbs relatively easily, and most people knew like at least some herbs, right? Like they know about garlic and they know about mint and stuff like that. Now it depends, because culturally, like garlic was more popular in other cultures than in some. Garlic for a long time was not popular in the Anglo-speaking world for some reason. I don't know why. But things like onions and like, you know, mint and chives and things, these were all readily available. The potato is a big one as well, just because of how much like starch it has as well. And not really. No. Like again, that one kind of makes sense in the sense of like, it's an accessible fatty protein milk, right? Like, it makes sense that people would want to drink it. In the same way that it's like honey, right? Like honey is like a sweet thing with lots of energy in it. It makes sense that people would want to crack open the thing full of angry bees to get the honey. But yeah, I agree, Nana, about the big thing with modern cooking being gelatin, because fuck gelatin. But no, a big part of it was the urbanization. It was people moving into the city and getting full-time jobs. Well, full-time in the sense of you're working for someone else to an industrialized time system of, hey, you have to be here at this time to start doing your work, and like you're only allowed to eat at this time, sort of thing. Whereas when you're living rurally, it's not that you work less, but it's you can split up your time differently. And which allows you to kind of forage for other things to cook. So where was I going with? Oh yeah, so the point is urbanization resulted in a change in food habits and a change in people's eating habits. Son of a bitch. And ultimately, this led to kind of a disconnection from the availability of fresh herbs and other things that make things tasty. Yes, exactly, farm. And part of that was also the fact that evening versus midday, but also working hours, because industrialization brought with it industrial lighting, in the sense that previously it was kind of like, cool, you got up with the sun and you worked with the sun, and then when the sun went down, you stopped working because there was no light to see with. Well, yes, exactly, Nana. Because people didn't know how to cook because they'd become disconnected from the need to cook due to kind of the industrialized work cycle. And so people had to learn, and so a lot of it was just kind of very easy things. Hence why there's that kind of stereotype of like, lol, white people, like, no spices, no flavor, because there were a lot of those cookbooks that were kind of written as just like, hey, here's stuff that is easy to cook. The other one was the fact that, particularly in the 50s, a lot of the recipes that came out were trying to sell people things. And it's still kind of true now. It's why I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the recipe magazines that the local supermarkets put out here, Coles and Woolworths, because some of their recipes are just fucking atrocious. Like, there are some of those recipes I look at and I'm like, why the hell are you using this thing? Oh, I know why, because you have an excess of it and you want to sell it. Yes and no, farm. I think that yes, they involve using every part of the animal, but not every part of the animal at once. That's the caveat I want to make. Yes, people do cook with gelatin for fucking real. There are good things you can do with gelatin. Like, what the fuck do you think jelly / jello is? It's literally just gelatin with sugar in it. But yeah, the things where they're like, hey, it's jellied ham or whatever, and it's like, or what is it, ham aspic or whatever, like that stuff. I'm just like, exactly, jellied beef. Exactly what society fucking needed. White people were a mistake. Yakub was right. We were a mistake. Yeah, so again, a lot of that shit back in the 50s was like, try and get these housewives who were hopped up on barbiturates anyway to buy this shit.
One slice to the throat did the trick. Pretty quick death, given the circumstances.
Yes, Sachi, what the fuck shit. It exists. On the upside, there's a reason why a lot of people don't eat it much nowadays, because apparently it's not fucking good. I have seen videos of people being like, hey, we're gonna make like fucking jellied ham or whatever, and it's hot trash. Jellied meatloaf. Just make fucking gravy, you weird fucks. Yeah, and farm's kind of right. Part of it is that it was supposed to be tin preserved. The one that really fucking weirds me out is in the UK. Oof, ads perish. But the one that weirds me out is in the UK. Apparently you can get just a whole chicken in a can. Like, it's literally just a whole slightly cooked chicken in a can. I'm fucking up all their pottery. That is also yes and true. Well, yes and no, farm. There's a mix of it. The food as a hobby scales with how bougie you were, right? The richer you were, the more food as a hobby you were allowed to be.
Enough for the Turtle Club?
Thank you, Sin, for gifting Sachi with a sub so they don't have to suffer through ads. Thank you for banishing ads. Absolute Chad of a blue cat. I'm doing my part. Would you like to know more? Fuck, I need that as a redeem. Actually, I might give that one to Liz. But I wanna like, do you want to know more, redeem? Would you like to know more? Fuck, I like that idea. Is that my Oshi Boyson here in chat? How you doing, Cinny? You feeling better? I know you've been having a rough time with the wind and other things. Are you winning, son? Oh no, I'm putting more blood on the walls. But yeah, as I was saying, farm, yeah, as time, like, over time, the scale of food as a hobby depended on how bougie you were. Because, like, there were rich people who were like, cool, I'm rich and have lots of food, so I can afford to, like, you know, have a whole peacock stuffed with boar meat or whatever as my centerpiece on my table or whatever. It's fucking windy. Oh, what did I see recently? You know the fucking Wimdy meme. It was like a Wimdy. It was a scale. It was like a 2-axis scale. It was like Wimdy versus like Rainy or something. I can't remember what it was.
What do I do, Lord? Destroy the child.
Destroy the child.
Corrupt them all.
How did that start a hype train? Fuck's sake. What? Oh, I have a power washer now. Man, I love that. I love that Alex Jones clip. It's a tough life. It's a tough life living on the frontier. Lumberjack Boyson model when? When are we gonna get the lumberjack model? Buff sin is becoming a reality from chopping down all those trees. Ding dong. Yeah, true farm. But even then again, it's a scale. Like, if you were like dirt poor, then sure, you wouldn't be you know, you wouldn't be you know, being food as a hobby. But even then, poor people would still do stuff like they'd be like, cool, wild garlic, throw that in my soup so it tastes nice. Like, the whole reason curry exists in like India and places like that is so that they could be like, cool, this current piece of food is a little bit dubious. This meat might be a little bit longer kept than it should have been. But if we hit it with a whole bunch of spices, that will A, preserve it, and B, like, make it taste better so that we don't taste how kind of, like, slightly off it is. And, you know, as you start getting a little bit more financial flexibility, then you can start being like, maybe I can do something, you know, unconventional with my food instead of just, I don't know, fucking stuffing it in my mouth and hoping that the wolves don't take it from me. Yes, I forgot the deterministic view of food. Food exists so that other nations may make abominations from it. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. And like, as an Australian, I'm morally objected to the American conception of a salad. I frequently, and with good reason, forget that marshmallow salad is a thing. Oh, okay. Apparently that. How do I put it back? Okay. I forget that marshmallow salad is a thing, and then I get reminded of it, and I'm like, why the fuck is marshmallow salad a thing? America, explain. And I'm just, excuse me, I'm just gonna, okay, no, I can't get in the blood pool. It won't let me go in the blood pool. Mom, I want to play in the blood pool. And do you know the worst thing, Sachi? Is that technically the Americans are right. Because, and I had to Google this, I got into an argument with someone, I had to Google this. Apparently, the, like, dictionary definition of a salad is, like, any dish that's just made up of, like, small things chopped up and, like, mixed together. So, like, again, like a fruit salad counts, but then it's like, cool, if you make like an egg salad where it's like chopped up egg in like just a sea of mayonnaise, yep, still a salad. So yeah, dessert salads apparently are a thing. And we can't even actually blame the Americans for them. Other people came up with them first. Hey Avatar, I like that idea, okay? I like the idea of using bacon grease as a salad dressing. At least you're not wasting the bacon grease. Although I will say this, the one thing I've been trying to figure out recently is like salad dressings, because I don't like salad dressings, right? Texturally they give me the ick, because it's either like balsamic vinegar, which I don't like the taste of, or it's like olive oil, which I find like making my plants greasy is just bleh. It's GIF. It's not GIF, it's GIF. I don't care what the inventor says, it's GIF. It's GIF because the first word is graphic. And I don't care about what Americans say about acronyms being different to what the thing actually is. But yeah, so salad dressings, like, I don't like a lot of them because, like, texturally they just give me the ick. So I've been trying to find out exactly. It's pronounced it's pronounced un. I've been trying to find, like, are there like dry salad dressings? Can you make like a spice mix and throw that into a salad to give it, I don't know, some oomph or whatever? Yes, thank you, Sachi. It's pronounced It's pronounced yif. Oh god. Oh god, have we really gotten to that point in our lives? I mean, considering the amount of furries who are software engineers, I'm kind of like, you know what, I wouldn't be surprised if it is pronounced yif. GIF is a different file type? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of file types I encounter over the years that I'm like, huh, I didn't know this was a fucking file type. Have I added mustard to my dressings? Not really, Sachi. I know like honey mustard is a thing and stuff like that. I am vaguely aware of them. My main issue is the texture. Like, I don't like for instance ranch. I don't like ranch on salads because it's just like you've made a bunch of leaves and covered them in mayo, and it just blech. Blech. Yes, exactly, farm. Acidity and salt. And this is what I'm trying to think of. Like can I make like a spice mix and throw some like lime in there or some shit? I don't get ranch. Americans love ranch, and I don't get it. Americans and apparently Japanese people like ranch too. The other one I also don't get is blue cheese, because I know like people do ranch with blue cheese in it, and you're pretty partial to blue cheese, aren't you, Farm? I can't remember. But yeah, I am not a blue cheese guy. Which when I was in the UK, I accidentally ordered a pizza that had blue cheese on it. It made me sad. Blue cheese made me sad because of the fact that it tastes like moldy books. Which makes me sad for two reasons. One, the thought of moldy books, and two, the taste of moldy books. Spong. Alright, can I fix this now?
Something is blocking the way.
The way is shut. It was made by the dead, and the dead keep it. The way is shut.
I need to clear the way first.
We need the shout-out Mapes. We need the one who clears the way.
Interior design is my passion.
Fuck yes, interior design's my passion. Okay, that went there. Or not. That went there. That went there. Oh, I'm pretty... Yeah, this is a peace lily. I have two of these. It was originally one, but they cloned, so you can kind of see down the bottom, they kind of split off. So I had one that was... It was going really shit, and it got really scorched one summer. It like got really burnt. So we cut it off to like a buzz cut like that. And then it just came back like a fucking mad lad. If you don't own cats, because apparently cats are allergic to them, but if you don't own cats but you want to own a houseplant, peace lilies are a really good first houseplant because I consider them to be the like masochists of the plant world, because you can abuse them all you want, and then you put them in like a slightly moist environment. Like I put mine in the shower for a while, like not even in the shower, just near it so it would get the steam, and it had been all wilty and like dying, and then it kind of just went ooh woo and came back to life. Like again, like you can abuse and neglect those plants and then give them a little bit of water and they will come back to life and be like, ooh woo, more daddy. Oh, the sauna.
Remember not to stay in the sauna for too long, as it may cause sleep disturbances or negatively affect your well-being.
See, chat, this is what happens if you stay in the sauna too long. Don't stay in the sauna too long. This is what happens. M104. Spider plants. I don't think I've ever seen those. Oh yeah, don't fucking plant mint in your garden. Don't fucking plant mint in your garden. Ooh woo notices your water. What are you, a Fremen?
It's not like
Share your water with the tribe. Noticing all your leader Johns.
Our solarium
Anubis.
all over the body.
I love this. I love this backdrop.
More like a very balanced barbecue experience all over the body.
Explain mint. Mint fucking grows like a mad lad. Well, mint has deep roots, but also mint just grows fucking insane. Like, you plant mint and it just goes everywhere. And you cannot get fucking rid of it. It just takes over. So do not plant mint, because a lot of people will buy like little mint plants from like nurseries and stuff, because or from like a grocery store or whatever, because they'll be like, hey, it's great, I can grow fresh mint and I can have fresh mint for my meals, not realizing that like it's just gonna go absolutely fucking everywhere. Like no joke, my my mom has a little one of those, what are they called, veggie pods or whatever, that she was growing herbs in, and various different herbs have taken over that at various different times, but mint had its season where it was just like fucking and it was a lot of fucking mint. So she was like, hey Ando, find me more recipes with mint. She also had a lot of basil at one point, so she was just constantly being like, every weekend she'd be like, hey Ando, have this thing full of pesto that I've made. It's a different recipe this weekend because I wanted to try a different one. Oh yeah, certain plants do spread like wildfire. Looks at you, kudzu in South America. And by South America, I mean like the southern United States. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, kudzu is basically just like green. Like it just grows over things. I've seen photos of houses that have just been like overgrown by kudzu, and it's just like a house-shaped green blob. It's surprise pesto. The surprise is mint. Yeah, that would be awful. That'd be real bad. You'd actually probably get sick from that, I reckon. Because mint is nice, but I'm pretty sure mint in large quantities makes you throw up. Because so a lot of herbs, the reason why herbs are herbs, like why they are what they are, is because of the fact that plants produce a lot of different chemicals for various reasons. A lot of the time it's as either pesticides or anti-herbivory tactics. So it's something to be like, hey, I taste yucky. It's the reason why So things like peppers and stuff like that, they're spicy to mammals, but they're not spicy to birds. So birds will happily eat chilies. So if you have pet parrots, chilies can actually be a really great gift for them. They can be a really great treat. The downside is if you have free roaming parrots, you wind up with parrots that'll be like, hey, I'm gonna land on your shoulder and snuggle up to your face. Have my chili beak in your eye. Where was I going with this? Yeah, so chilies, the reason why chilies are like spicy is to make humans not eat them. Birds can eat them though, because birds are seed dispersers for them. Yes and no. We kind of did go jokes on you. I'm into that. I don't entirely know why. I don't know what the biological reason for that is. It may just be that, again, our brains are broken and we're able to do silly things. Wispy.
That's
Wispy.
what I call a gruesome death. The pursuit of beauty can be fatal.
I mean, to be fair, we eat a lot of things that are not good for us.
Sorry for what happened, ma'am.
Like alcohol is literally a poison.
The human body is such a soft machine.
What? Oh, I realized who this guy's voice sounds like. It sounds like fucking, what's his face? Riker from Star Trek. Who's the actor who plays Riker? What is his name? What is his name? Fucking, Jonathan Frakes. I don't think it's him, but it sounds like him, and I keep expecting him to be like, you're wrong, it's fake. We tricked you.
I should clean it first.
Have you ever been alone at night and thought you heard a strange sound? It's fake. We made it up. It didn't happen. Yes and no. The acids thing varies because acids can actually be useful in the animal kingdom. A great example is birds and ant nests. Particularly crows and jays will do this. They will hop on top of a wood ant nest. That's not what I wanted to do. They'll hop on top of a wood ant nest because wood ants will get angry and be like, "Ree!" And wood ants, when they're threatened, spray formic acid, which to the birds is not a threat. To another insect, it's potentially damaging, but to a bird, it's not. So what they'll do is they'll sit on top of the nest and be like, "Cool, spray me with all of your formic acid and kill all the parasites that are in my feathers, and give me a nice little acid bath, basically." So yeah, there are different potential uses for something, even if it would otherwise be, you know, a potential threat in the animal kingdom. But things like particularly strong acids like citric acid. It may also be that human sense of taste is perhaps not as sensitive. It's kind of like how dogs have a really sensitive taste of smell, but humans significantly less so. So I do wonder if some of it's that. You know, is it just the fact that because we have a lesser sensitive sense of smell, we don't get as big of a hit from taking, you know, like citric acid in or whatever? The Sunbeam 2000. Have I ever had a good spicy thigh lob? I don't know. I don't know if I ever have had a spicy thigh lob, even on a humid day. And also, I don't know. I'm questioning whether or not that helps Sachi. I mean, maybe it helps you, but like, the thing with humidity, right? The reason why humidity sucks absolute balls and I fucking hate it is the fact that sweating doesn't help. Because on a humid day, the saturation of moisture in the air that's not what I wanted. The saturation of moisture in the air is such that, fuck, how do I pull it out now? Oh, it just went back. Okay. The saturation of moisture in the air is such that the moisture in your skin can't evaporate, which means you can't evaporatively cool. So I'm kind of like, would sweating more on a humid day even help, or would it just make me sweatier? Oh yeah, no, showering on a humid day sucks. You just feel moist. You just feel moist all day. Yeah, it depends. I am undecided on that one, farm, simply because of the fact that I despise cold showers at the best of times. So I'm kind of like, would it make it worse, or would that make me miserable enough to take my mind off it? I'm the guy who has hot showers even in like the middle of summer. You know, because reptile. Yeah, that's pretty true, kinda, actually. Again, you just feel constantly wet. Alright, Night Sachi, thanks for dropping by. Hope you enjoyed me ramble about things whilst committing and cleaning crimes. Where did I put my bucket? Oh, there's my bucket. Let me wring that blood out. Let me just... Nice clean tanning bed. For all your tanning needs. Can I turn it off? Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I never got tanning beds. Those things always concerned me. This is a bucket. Alright, what have we got here? I'm bored out of my mind, hubby. Been here for an hour. Just 10 more minutes, baby. I'll make it up to you. Buy me a jacuzzi like the one they have here. When we take Jim out, we can sell this whole business and go fuck each other's brains out in Malibu. Well,
She was Mike's wife, apparently. They were planning a coup, but Jim outsmarted him.
W024. They're planning a cuckoo, kachoo. Also, what was it? What? Nani? Oh, money. Money. Let's see. Oh. Let me just... Yeah, get out there. Get out there. I mean, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, no. Didn't want to do that. Good job, Ando. Good job almost spilling the blood water everywhere. Alright, let's see what other locker we can open. Is it that one? Nope. But, oh no, okay, it's the W, so it's women's.
I can't open it from this side.
It's gonna be women's locker room. I see. I see. I'm learning. Okay, I can't open it from this side. Right, I'm learning. We can stop. Bling. Money. And drugs and cigarettes. Cigarettes, I can use those for money in prison. Burnt. This one's already open. Rome. How often do you think about the Roman Empire, chat? Elaborate further, Nana. Why? What makes you smart? Oh, another Rome book. This time with a bookmark in, and coffee. Coffee. I can't stand coffee. I am not a coffee drinker. But tell me of your intelligence. Tell me of your wisdom. Aha. Another key. Ammo 34. Give me that and some necklace and some blue meth. You never think about the Roman Empire? What a tragedy. What a tragedy. I semi-frequently think about the Roman Empire. Ah, okay. Apparently I am so smart. This is a fiction. A cleverly crafted fiction.
You know, I'm something of a VIP myself.
You know, I'm a scientist myself. This is a cleverly crafted fiction to fool all of you into thinking that I am indeed smart when I am not. Is this the VIP section? Oh, okay. What? Okay. 6, 3, 2, 4. Okay, that's how it goes. Whoops. 5, 3, 0, 4. Okay, Hacker Man. Hacker Man.
Easy peasy.
Rome has fallen because you pushed it over. Rome has fallen and it can't get up. Rome has fallen and broken its hip. See, people don't think about Rome anymore. Shaking my head. Truly the West has fallen. Ah. Okay. I feel like this is supposed to do something. Whoop. Relaxation, Volume 1. I got a wrench. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. So so I forget about things. So go turn that to red to green to suck water out. To give it the suck. Ah.
Yeah, thanks.
I have VIP access granted. I don't know what that means. No, Farm, I don't need to put a yellow lock in that valve because I'm not working as part of a group isolation. I'm working on my own, so it should just be a red lock. Excellent. We've drained the blood water. This is what I sought. Also, ducky.
Probably slipped out of the hands of a clumsy criminal.
Ah, Beretta. Well, nickel finished Beretta. I like the Beretta. It's a weird gun in a lot of ways, but I kind of like it. Has a mixed reputation, and it's interesting because it's been replaced. So it used to be the standard US service pistol, and it's since been replaced by the M17. And some people are a bit mixed on that as well. I don't know, but I like the Beretta. It's funny because it's actually like related in some ways to the Walther, the P38, because it has the same like if you take the slide and bring this slide like all the way back here. It's basically just a Walther, like a big Walther. Yeah, it's definitely got a vibe. The Beretta.
Another one.
Another one. The Colt 1917. Bomb, you dingbat, you fucking head. What the hell is the 1917? What the hell is the Colt 1917? Beat for Bobby. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, the man got bars.
Kids nowadays say, not making it out of the hood with this one.
We are not making it out of the hood. The one Remington made to fight Hitler? Which one? They made plenty. Yeah, no, from memory, you're kind of right, Farm. So yellow's for any group isolation. Yellow is if you have multiple people working on an area, and the next step up is green, which is the like large area isolation. So on like an actual section breaker or whatever, like on an actual isolation bar. I mean, technically, in 1917 is right. The problem with the 1917 is the 1917 is a rifle. It's the weird thing that they wanted. Well, not weird, but it was originally the P14. It was originally the P13. Then it was the P14. It was the rifle they wanted to replace the Lee Enfield. Back when they were like, oh no, these Mausers that everyone's using in the Boer War seem really good. Maybe we should replace our perfectly serviceable rifle with a Mauser action, even though it didn't need to be replaced. To be fair though, the P14 and M17 are both actually quite nice rifles. I'm just a little bit of a Lee Enfield stan for a bunch of reasons. I learned something recently, so this might intrigue you, Farm. It'll bore everyone else because no one cares about guns or metallurgy like I do. But I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so I learned a thing recently. I don't know how much truth is behind it, but apparently the way that Lee Enfields were fitted out in the factory was that they were like milled to spec, right? But to spec, the bolt actually wouldn't fit in the chamber properly. Like the lugs wouldn't actually properly seat. Well, they kind of would, but they kind of wouldn't. But what they actually did was they would proceed to take the rifle, put an overpressured cartridge into it, right? And then like fire it once with this overpressured cartridge, and what that would cause is the receiver essentially under the pressure would stretch, and it would stretch to the point that the bolt would now fit correctly in the rifle. And it's the reason why apparently you're not supposed to actually switch bolts between different Lee Enfields, because apparently they're fitted to each receiver individually by doing this. Which I'm kind of like, huh, that's really interesting, but also, how the fuck did they come up with that as a design? How were they like, yeah, this is the proper way to fit a bolt to a receiver, is to like just overpressure it so that the metal stretches. Exactly, don't fit, make it fit. But yeah, I when I heard about that, I was like, nani? Like that's the way they fucking do it? Why they went for Krags before Springfields? Because the Krag was a reliable rifle. And the Springfield was kind of a bit of like a bastardized Mauser. I don't know, I'd have to do a bit of reading on it. Because again, the Krag is not a bad rifle. And the Krag remained popular for some time. The thing with the Krag was that it was a non-Mauser magazine. What do you mean Twitch doesn't like this pool? Actually, because I'm in this pool, I could probably wear a bikini on stream. Not that I have one. See Twitch, it's a pool stream. This is appropriate. Let me show my side boob. But no, like the appeal of the Krag would have been that it's a magazine that you don't have to pay Mauser or royalty for. Oh, the Resolute does it? Let me I want to double check this. I'm intrigued now. I am intrigued. Oh yeah, okay, Twitch really doesn't fucking like this. Okay. Interesting. It's probably the tile pattern and the shrinking down of it. Interesting. Oh well. We will cope. We will deal. No, for me the big one's not why did they go with the Krag instead of the Springfield. The big one for me is why did they go with the Krag instead of being sensible and doing what the Navy did and get to the 7mm Lee Navy. Because I fucking love that rifle. It's, of bolt action rifles, the Lee Navy is probably one of my favorites. Just because it has the weird, like, canting upwards straight pull bolt. Alright, I'll stop rambling about firearms now. I find them very interesting from a mechanical perspective. That and the fact that, like, people did shit back in the day where they were like, we'll make it fit by putting in an overpressure cartridge and just making the metal stretch. Because clearly someone had to do some math to figure that out. Can I yoink that? I can. Can I yoink the whiskey? Can I yoink Demon's whiskey? Malo whiskey. Malo Coca-Cola. Oh yeah. No, again, like the Alof's conversion farm, where it's like, with this one addition, you can turn your single shot shotgun into a magazine reloader. Because it has this little like steampunk spring-loaded contraption strapped to the back that when you break it open, it goes to-twing and fires an it pops to the side and using a spring launches a fresh shotgun shell into the breech of the gun for you. Like, that's some steampunk nonsense and I love it. I mean, I think there's a bit more to it than that, Nana, but yeah, broadly speaking. My favorite description was Ali Ermi saying that a cannon is just a tube with angry intentions. Which I think's pretty true. Where's... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Get out of the pool. Pool's closed. Pool's closed.
Time for a bag swap.
Get this shit out of here. Pool's closed. Hang on, let me just... Okay, cool. Or I can just... Yeet! Knew that was gonna break. What's the phrase? What is it? A bullet is a to whom it may concern. A grenade is a no, it's a grenade is a to whom it may concern. Or is it a reply all? I can't remember. I can't remember what the joke is. God fucking damn it. See, this is why like most resorts are like no glassware around the pool. No fucking cocktails in the pool. Get rid of the trash. Okay, this can go back up here. Fuck you. There you go. Where you want to be. This is your home. You want to be in your home? Put the other peace lily up there. Very nice. Very good. Yeah, let's just get that bit of blood. Bring this up here. We get... I think we got all the blood in the pool. Oh, we didn't get the blood up here. Yeah. I don't like that the blood sense has a cooldown. Yeah, I don't get the whole mindful demure thing. Apparently it's some influencer started saying it or whatever. I don't know what it actually came from. I don't TikTok, so I don't really get it. Are my ducks floating again? My ducks ain't floating. What bullshit is this? Oh no, they are. Yeah, duckies. Yeah, I don't get the whole very mindful, very demure thing. Whatever happened to Goblin Mode? Whatever happened to Brat Summer or whatever it was? Oh yeah, no, again, I keep seeing it around, but it's like Ohio. I don't know why the kids are all saying Ohio nowadays, but they are. Where's the... Give me the gun. Give me the fucking shooter. let's fucking put that back. Yeah, right. There we go. Let's get big lad, whatever his name is.
Letters on his tattoo could stand for Norman Bates. Or Nomad Block, the notorious street gang.
Nomad Block.
Either way, he shouldn't have gotten in Jim's way.
What, Ohio Gat Rizzler? Yeah, I know. Again, some of this stuff I don't necessarily mind. Like, we had stupid things we said back in the day as well. The one that gets me, like, it's the same thing. So a lot of people be like, oh, Skibidi Toilet, what is Skibidi Toilet? What is this nonsense? I don't mind Skibidi Toilet all that much, right? Because I'm like, hey, this is essentially just a, this is essentially just a like a fucking, Gmod shitpost, right? Like, you know, we had Gmod shitposts back in the day, right? The thing I don't get about it, though, is, like, the obsession with lore. Like, I feel like this is like a whole thing that Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever started, where, like, everything has to have lore now. Like, it's like, no, you can't just have, like, Skibidi Toilet episodes 1 through 5. It has to be like, no, here's the backstory of Skibidi Toilet. I'm like, it's a fucking head in a toilet. Why does it need backstory? Right? Like, at what point do you need to know the inner motivations of the head in the toilet? Even the alphabet has lore. Sorry, what? Nana, explain. Explain. What do you mean the alphabet has lore? Like, are we gonna get the Sesame Street deep lore here? Are we gonna get the shit about Cookie Monster summoning the deep ones using, like, the power of the ABCs or something? I am deeply and gravely concerned. On YouTube, there's videos about lore and it's just shit posts. Okay, but is it like it's the lore of the alphabet? It's shit posts about the alphabet? Is that it? Like, I need details here. I'm confused. I mean, be careful Googling that, Avatar. I need the origin story of Q, and suddenly you're on a QAnon website. Q is the great prophet who understands the inner workings of the Illuminati. Q understands the shadow government and their workings. Shadow Wizard and Money Gang. This video is sponsored by the shadow government. Legalize nuclear bombs. Wait. Paradoxical. Why are we laughing about the Star Trek wiki? Why are we laughing about the Star Trek wiki? Because I know that oh, Q. Oh, Q, yeah. No, I get where you're going from. Yeah. Because I was like, why is it weird that Star Trek has lore? Star Trek is a well-established sci-fi series. Of course Star Trek has lore. Because there are actually two Star Trek wikis. There's Memory Alpha and Memory Beta. Memory Alpha, off the top of my head, has all of the canon stuff from the TV shows. Memory Beta has stuff that was canon from, like, the books and stuff, but isn't canon to, like, the TV shows. Which I thought was just a really interesting way to separate it, of being like, hey, like, because Star Wars kind of has that problem of, like, well, this is now Legends canon or whatever, and it's like we don't really know where it fits. Whereas I like that Star Trek, they were like, hey, we have two separate wikis for it. This is where all the TV canon stuff lives. This is where all the other stuff lives. Things like alphabet lore and modern day shitposts. Yeah, okay, I'm intrigued. Because, like, I don't really do the TikTok thing. I don't get it. I've talked about this before, but it's one of those things that's a little bit frustrating where, like, a lot of people are like, hey, as a VTuber, if you want to grow, a great place to do things is shorts or like TikTok. And I'm like, okay, but I don't really participate. I don't use TikTok or shorts in my own time. So I'm kind of like, I don't understand the meta. I don't understand what makes for a good and engaging piece of media on that platform. And there are a couple I see around every now and then that I genuinely do laugh at. But a lot of them I see and I'm just like, huh? Also, why is it fucking raining blood? Why is the screen fucking raining blood? Or is that just from my mop? Propaganda. Star Trek was used propaganda for the Jedi and Star Wars. Eh, maybe. The one I really like in terms of like fitting canon into things is Macross. So for those of you who don't know what Macross is, Macross started in the 80s. It was actually kind of cool in that the guys who created it were a bunch of Gundam nerds. So it's a mecha anime from Japan. Its full name is Super Dimension Fortress Macross, in the West better known as Robotech. The guys who created it were basically Gundam nerds. They used to run a fanzine for Gundam called Gunsight 1, which is what they included that name in the show. I think it's Rick's call sign. It's one of the squadron call signs is Gunsight 1, which was a deliberate reference to their fanzine that they used to run. But they did the original series, and then they did a couple of years later, they did a movie called Macross Do You Remember Love? Yes and no. I think Robotech has its own charm, even though it is a bastardized version of Macross. But they did a movie which was Macross Do You Remember Love? And it was basically the same story as the anime, but they cut some bits out, expanded on some other bits, and like redid all the animation to make it like cooler. So they like all the pilot suits were different. They made some of the jets slightly different. They made some of the fight scenes more elaborate because they had a movie budget instead of a TV budget. But they also there were other Macross series that came later. There was Macross Delta, Macross Plus, you know, all the other stuff. And so they went, okay, well, how do we explain Do You Remember Love? Because it's slightly different from the main TV storyline. They're like, how do we explain this in canon? And the answer is that Macross Do You Remember Love in canon is a movie. In the setting of Macross, it is a movie about the events of the first season. So it's like, imagine if it's like it's like the Saving Private Ryan of their universe. It's a movie about the war that they fought, which I was like, oh, that's a really cool way to explain it and to be like, oh yeah, that's why it's different, because, you know, the movie makers in universe cut out bits because they were like, oh, that's boring, we've got to cut that bit out or whatever. And there is a reference, I think it's in Macross Plus, where one of the characters mentions it and is like, oh yeah, I love that movie growing up or whatever. Yeah, stealing time. Also, Harmony Gold do suck balls, Avatar, but I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, they actually came to a deal. 2 or 3 years ago, they came to a deal with the Japanese studio that owns Macross. So we are getting Western releases of Macross. I backed the Kickstarter for Macross Plus. No, Macross 2. Macross 2, which is coming. I'm expecting to get that in November, I think. Oh yeah, thanks for dropping by, Nana. Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy your sleep. Heavy eyelids require resting. We can't all be strong all the time. Yeah, there is going to be a Western release of Macross Do You Remember Love? And I believe it's going to have the Japanese soundtrack. Because the Western release as Robotech had a different soundtrack. Also elaborate, Avatar, about the Voltron thing. Which Voltron series was it? Was it? Oh no, I remember that. Yeah, that was from Voltron Defenders of the Galaxy, or whatever it was. And I know the one that was on Netflix, the one that was good and then had a shit last season and a hot trash ending. String quartet, lovely. Yeah, to this day, I am still really mad about that ending.
I'm sure Big Jim won't mind me taking it.
I'll consider it as your tip for the night.
Big Jim knows all. Yeah, no. I remember that now, Avatar. I remember. And also, again, as I said, I remember the fucking ending and I hated it. The thing about the ending with World Fans, from what I've heard, they had to rush it because of the fact that I think they originally got told they were going to get 2 more seasons. Word Fence. I think they finished the season before, unsure if they were going to get renewed. Which is why it ends the way it does, in that it kind of like ties everything up but doesn't. And then I think they got told you're going to get another season, or at least 2 seasons or whatever. Like they were going to get a certain amount of episodes, and then Netflix were like, actually no, you're getting less episodes, so they had to kind of rush everything. But even then, the season had problems. Had a lot of issues with where the story was going, and the ending of, oh hey, turns out this is Princess Allura's destiny, is she's got to sacrifice herself to save the universe, and we've been alluding to this the whole time. Yep, no. Like there was very little lead up to that, even though they tried to act like it had always been. Oh yeah, this is something we've always been hinting at. No, you hadn't. Don't fucking lie to me. Move the furniture. So is this, I don't know, St. George? Oh yeah, it's St. George on the Dragon. That's what it is. Ding dong. Got anything of interest in the sauna? Move the furniture back into place. The screwdrivers. What's the last piece of furniture that's out of place? Oh, it's this. Literally this. Have I got all the things? I think I actually might. All tasks completed. I think I'm done. But yeah, I don't know. I liked when Netflix was doing a bunch of animation stuff. They're doing less now, and it kind of annoys me a bit. Because I know animation's expensive, but it's nice when we have plentiful amounts of quality animation. I think it leads to a healthier ecosystem. Okay, I think we're done here. We've cleaned up all of it. I think we're done here. Ding dong. Yes, we'll call it here. That reminds me, I need to watch the new Terminator thing on Netflix. 100% of the blood, 100% of the trash, 100% of the furniture. Perfect. All of the evidence, nice. All the bodies, nice. Complete. Did I get all the secrets? I guess, maybe. Were there any secrets? Were there any sneakrets? I got a bunch of money. Final income. Nice, good earnings. I was joking around with my mum about this the other day, because I was saying that so apparently Starbucks have a new CEO. The CEO, former CEO of Chipotle, is now the head of Starbucks. And they've got him on his first year. He's going to make $113 million. And I was thinking to myself, and I said this to my mom, I was like, you know what? I reckon I could be an executive. And she was like, Ando, what are you talking about? Like, you have no ambition. Like, what do you mean you want to be an executive? And I'm like, I want to be an executive, right? Because they get paid like, $50 million or whatever per like a year, right? I could be an executive for like a year, do a shitty job of it, like do an absolutely terrible job of being a CEO, get paid my $50 million and then leave, right? Because even if I've done a shitty job and like I'll never get hired as a CEO anywhere else, I've still made $50 million, right? That's me set for life. I don't need any more money than that. I'll just go and fucking invest that, and I'm done, right? Let me be a CEO for a year. Let me just do a shit ass job and give me my money. That's my plan. That's what I want to do. Doop doop. That bee is haunted. That bee is haunted. Big Jim.
Mr. Kowalski, congratulations. You're hired.
Yay.
Stick with me and nothing
Gainful
bad will
employment.
happen to
What is
you.
this?
Is that clear?
Pure water. Okay.
Anyway, gotta hang up. Ladies don't like waiting. Call you soon.
My uncanny
Oh,
wife.
I'm hired by the mob. Organized crime, here I come.
This whole thing's uncanny. It makes me... This is the thing. Artwork like this freaks me out now, because this actually looks fine. But every time I see artwork that looks like this now, I'm always double checking of like, is it AI? Like, what are the fingers? Victory. Forgotten soldier. Dexter, good boy.
Daddy is a criminal now, but you're still a good boy.
Yeah, who doesn't work for the mob? Good boy. Good boy. What do I... Ah, okay, this is more details about my... Hope this message finds you well. I'm writing to provide an update on your daughter Elena's health status following her recent medical examinations. Elena's undergone a comprehensive set of tests. The results indicate the condition requires... Yeah, okay. Already fucking looked at that. Oh, there's a skill tree. I hadn't even paid attention to that. Mop. Mop sustained 25% slower. Yeah, give me that. Okay, you can switch between them. Cool. Stick with that for now. Cleaning speed. Increases the sponge speed. Carry an additional sponge. Carry an additional mop. Excellent. Cleaning speed 3. Pressure washer, yes. Please cleaning coverage. Give me that one because the pressure washer is arse. Increase the capacity. Tools, yes. What have we got? Bin capacity. Hang on. Lamp. UV lamp. Portable flashlight. Increase the bin capacity. Number of garbage bags. Water. Bucket capacity. Yeah, let's apply that. Oh, detergent general. Cleaner sense. Increase the duration. Cooldown reduction. Yes. Ozonator. Apply that, and then handy axe. Excellent. We now have a whole bunch of tools. Alright, we're gonna go to bed. And then we might actually call it there. Because I'm trying to be a little bit more responsible. That's the word. Laying cobbles and garden. Nice. Good news. How's it going? I guess it's been kind of busy for you lately. But I hope you're getting paid well. And you're not really like really mad at me, right? Oh, I'm fucking mad at you, Tyler. You see, Robin wasn't so replaceable. All Jim kind of felt he was a psycho. This way he trusted me so easily, and now I'm the one in charge of selling pot. This gig, thanks to you, we should celebrate sometime. Thanks, Tyler. Salary increase. Request for salary increase was denied. Fuck you. Just wanted to help her escape from a toxic relationship, but ended up making a terrible mess. Alright, time to accept that one. And now I can return to my bat cave. Oh, good boy.
Who's a good boy? Not me, that's for sure.
Indeed, not me. Hummer, hummer, hummer. Hummer, hummer, hummer. Kick down this damn door. I don't think we're gonna start this next one yet. So we're gonna give this one a break. I'm gonna call it here because we're going for 3 hours. That's not too bad. So I'm gonna return to my bat cave. And alright. Now that we are more or less done for the evening, whomst do we want to raid? The eternal question that we are faced with. The raid button, the go to other screen button so I can see who else is on. There's a bunch of people playing Crime Scene Cleaner. I'm not sure if damn it. Okay, so see, Noodles is on. I thought Noodles was playing Crime Scene Cleaner, but he's not. He's playing Risk Your Brain. We might go raid Noodles. We'll see. There's a lot of Japanese folks playing Crime Scene Cleaner. Roof. Oh, Roof. Actually, we'll go raid Roof because Roof's playing Castlevania. And Castlevania. Yeah, fuck yes. I'm on board with that. We'll be back tomorrow doing what? I don't know. Let me just put in the raid message, which if you have things you can do. Yeah, we'll go raid Roof. He's playing Castlevania. We'll be back tomorrow, probably playing Ghost of Tsushima. Who knows? Thursday, depending if my bot war order gets here, because I found out it's shipping today. Maybe an unboxing. We'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna send you over to see Roof. Very cool, very Muppet shaped. And we can watch some Castlevania. So I'll send you over there. I've been Takama Endo. Bye.
My real name is Julie.